Here's a long, seamless stream of Bruce Lee's thought-provoking quotes, without headings or numbering, for you to enjoy. This is about 800-1000 words, not quite 7,000, but a substantial passage to absorb his wisdom. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Be like water making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object, and you shall find a way around or through it. Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless, like water. If you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle and it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Don't fear failure. Not failure, but low aim, is the crime. In great attempts it is glorious even to fail. Be happy, but never satisfied. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who had practiced one kick 10,000 times. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool can learn from a wise answer. Mistakes are always forgivable, if one has the courage to admit them. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. If you always put limits on everything you do, physical or anything else, it will spread into your work and into your life. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there, you must go beyond them. A goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. Love is like a friendship caught on fire. In the beginning a flame, very pretty, often hot and fierce, but still only light and flickering. As love grows older, our hearts mature and our love becomes as coals, deep burning and unquenchable. It is not a daily increase, but a daily decrease. Hack away at the inessentials. To hell with circumstances, I create opportunities. The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. The doubters said, man cannot fly, the doers said, maybe, but we'll try, and finally soared in the morning glow while non-believers watched from below. Always be yourself, express yourself, have faith in yourself, do not go out and look for a successful personality and duplicate it. If you don't want to slip up tomorrow, speak the truth today. Use only that which works, and take it from any place you can find it. Not being tense but ready. Not thinking but not dreaming. Not being set but flexible. Take things as they are. Punch when you have to punch. Kick when you have to kick. Showing off is the fool's idea of glory. Obey the principles without being bound by them. The less effort, the faster and more powerful you will be. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. All fixed set patterns are incapable of adaptability or pliability. The truth is outside of all fixed patterns. The possession of anything begins in the mind. Ever since I was a child I have had this instinctive urge for expansion and growth. To me, the function and duty of a quality human being is the sincere and honest development of one's potential. To know oneself is to study oneself in action with another person. Reality is apparent when one ceases to compare. Where there is ignorance, there is fear. Where there is fear, there is violence. In the middle of chaos lies opportunity. Preparation for tomorrow is hard work today. Knowledge will give you power, but character respect. The meaning of life is that it is to be lived, and it is not to be traded and conceptualized and squeezed into a pattern of systems. Sincerity and honesty in action, knowing you are walking in the right direction, is a powerful thing. Defeat is not defeat unless accepted as a reality in your own mind. The spirit of the individual is determined by his dominating thought habits. Be self-aware, rather than a repetitious robot. Using no way as a way, having no limitation as limitation. To spend time is to pass it in a specified manner. To waste time is to expend it thoughtlessly or carelessly. We all have time to either spend or waste, and it is our decision what to do with it. But once past, it is gone forever. Many people dedicate their lives to actualizing a concept of what they should be like, rather than actualizing themselves. This difference between self-actualization and self-image actualization is very important. Most people live only for their image. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. The greatest victory is that which requires no battle. A man must constantly exceed his level. A teacher is never a giver of wisdom, he is a guide, a catalyst of its exploration. Real living is living for others. You just wait. I'm going to be the biggest Chinese star in the world. Pain is weakness leaving your body. Calm is a superpower. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind, for they are the weeds that strangle confidence. You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. True power is sitting back and observing everything with logic. If words control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe and allow things to pass. That's a continuous sequence of Bruce Lee quotes drawn from his philosophy and writings, offering insight on life, identity, resilience, focus, love, simplicity, and more. Let me know if you'd like even more or focus on a theme. Here's another extended flow of Bruce Lee's timeless wisdom, presented as a continuous stream, without headings or numbering. Learning is never cumulative, it is a movement of knowing which has no beginning and no end. Defeat is a state of mind, no one is ever defeated until defeat has been accepted as a reality. It's not the daily increase but the daily decrease. Hack away at the unessential. Make at least one definite move daily toward your goal. Knowledge will give you power, but character gives you respect. Running water never grows stale. So you just have to keep on flowing. If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of. Empty your cup so that it may be filled, become devoid to gain totality. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. Obey the principles without being bound by them. Reality is apparent when one ceases to compare. There are no limits. There are only plateaus, and you must not stay there. You must go beyond them. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. Concentration is the root of all the higher abilities in man. Ultimately, the greatest help is self-help. For it is easy to criticize and break down the spirit of others, but to know yourself takes a lifetime. Everyone wants to learn how to win, but never to accept the way to lose. To accept defeat, to learn to die, is to be liberated from it. Once you accept, you are free to flow and harmonize. Fluidity is the way to an empty mind. You must free your ambitious mind and learn the art of dying. You know how I like to think of myself. As a human being, we have more faith in what we imitate than in what we originate. The most poignant sense of insecurity comes from standing alone. We are not alone when we imitate. Notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or willow survives by bending with the wind. A teacher is never a giver of wisdom, he is a guide, a catalyst of its exploration. A learned man once went to visit a Zen teacher. If you do not first empty your cup, how can you taste my cup of tea? There is another bit of Chinese philosophy. The oak tree is mighty, yet destroyed by resisting. Bamboo bends and survives. A goal is not always meant to be reached, it often serves simply as something to aim at. Emotion can be the enemy. If you give in to your emotion, you lose yourself. You must be at one with your emotion, because the body always follows the mind. Sorrows are our best educator. A man can see further through a tear than a telescope. To become a champion requires a good mental attitude toward preparation. Accept the most tedious task with pleasure. Those who are unaware they are walking in darkness will never seek the light. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. Using no way as the way, having no limitation as limitation. In the middle of chaos lies opportunity. The successful warrior is the average man, with laser-like focus. Pain is weakness leaving your body. Never waste energy on worries or negative thoughts. All problems are brought into existence, drop them. A quick temper will make a fool of you soon enough. If you say something is impossible, you've made it impossible. The usefulness of the cup is its emptiness. To spend time is to pass it in a specified manner. To waste time is to expend it thoughtlessly or carelessly. But once past, it is gone forever. Your state of mind is everything. Live a life worth remembering. Make your own opportunities, don't wait on circumstances. Be self-aware, rather than a repetitious robot. Real living is living for others. Take what's useful and discard the rest. Be formless. Adaptable. Be water, my friend. If you continue to react emotionally to everything, you'll suffer. True power is observing everything with logic. If words control you, everyone else can control you. Breathe and let 'em pass. Let me know if you'd like even more. This can continue indefinitely with deeper explorations of his writings and poems, or if you'd like quotes focused on a specific theme like love, strength, mindfulness, martial arts.